So if it's too long and you didn't watch, this whole episode is about Becca's age. I just saved you time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new, then just welcome. I'm Gabrielle Morgan. I cover everything Bachelor. Well, most things Bachelor. You know, I can't cover everything. We are on week 4 of this season of The Bachelor, and we still, I feel, have made no progress in any of the relationships, and it's killing me. But that's okay, because slow and steady wins the race. Or, I guess Ari's. Slow and steady wins Ari's heart, so I'm okay with that. The girls finally got to travel somewhere. They went to South Lake Tahoe, which isn't, I mean, it's not that exciting, but at least it's somewhere else. It's somewhere different, which, yeah, no, I'm sure they're glad about. They went to South Lake Tahoe, and Chris let them know that there were going to be 2 one-on-ones and 1 group date, which is kind of crazy because all those girls on 1 group date, who even thought this through? But Cien got the first one-on-one and they went parasailing. Okay, I mean, I have my own fears of parasailing, but as long as they were happy, I guess that's all that matters. They went parasailing, and I noticed that on the parasail they were really quiet, and all I could think about, I don't think that it's because they were just enjoying the view, which could have been possible, but my theory is that through their heads was what went through my head when I went parasailing, and that was like, please don't kill me, please let me live, I don't want to die, not today, because it is terrifying up there. But they kept a pretty cool like game face, so like poker face, so but I think that's what they were feeling. They did a good job though. Looked like they were having fun, but I knew what was really going through their heads. During the dinner part of the date, Cien asks, like, why haven't you been in love for the past 5 years, which is the same question everyone asks whenever they're on a one-on-one, and I just wish producers would just like pull them aside and just be like, hey, maybe avoid that question, because I hear the answer over and over again. I think about it at night. So then, you know, Ari asked her like what made her want to come on to this experience, and she was just like, she was hesitant because you know, she just couldn't imagine herself, I guess, being a black girl having this sort of like love story. She couldn't like envision it like for herself. I guess she was like, she's more so accustomed to like envisioning it for like a white girl, I assume, but it was hard for her to, you know, take that leap of faith and try and like experience it for herself. And Ari, he actually gave her a rose, which is good. He didn't pull like a Lauren S on her and gave her a rose, and he was just like, you know, this could be our love story. And I like sobbed, but I was alone, so no one saw. And during Cien and Ari's one-on-one, Mikkel got a really sad phone call about her grandfather passing away, so she just packed up everything and left, which totally makes sense. I'm not sure if she's coming back. I don't think she will, but I really liked her, so I know I give her my condolences, because that's really sad. That sucks. So they read off the group date card, and everyone's name was on there. Oh my god. But except for Becca M's, so you know, it was obvious that she was gonna get the one-on-one. The group date happened in the wilderness, and it was about wilderness survival, I guess. I don't know who comes out with these group dates, but whatever. First survival rule, I guess, is learning to drink your own urine. So they're like, okay, go away and like go pee in these like bottles. And so they all went and peed in the bottles and came like convened back together like, yeah, here's my pee in a bottle. And Ari like was about to like drink his own pee. I guess you have to drink your own pee. And he was going to drink his own. No, he did drink his own pee. He drank it. And all the girls were like, well, I mean, I'll do it. I was Jacqueline. And she almost did, but he like stopped her because it was just apple juice in his canteen and not real pee. Oh god. I mean, that's crazy. I want her to go far. She's about to drink her own urine for this guy. She's a keeper. The next mission was to navigate themselves, like get themselves into groups and navigate through the forest to find the oasis. And so they all broke off into groups, and Ari went on like the blue group, I think, and all the girls were super jealous. And all the girls were super lost, like they didn't know what they were doing. I think Ari was the only one who actually knew the way, so his team was like set, but everyone else was like lost. and it was this whole entire mess. So Ari's team made it to the Oasis first, and it was like this cabin looking area, and it had a nice little like hot tub outside. It looked really warm, so that was a good sign. And we see them all in the hot tub together, but you see like him next to Crystal with his arm around her, like right in front of Tia and Caroline, and I guess they were just like making fun of it, like they were joking around. And I was like, oh, that's weird, let me just take my arm from around you so these girls will stop like joking and stuff like that. And it made Crystal really upset. Really upset. You know, Crystal was just like really out of her element during this group date. I guess there was just too many girls in this group date. I don't know. But she like referred to them as like high schoolers throughout the group date, and how there were a bunch of high schoolers at a camp, and she was the 29-year-old camp counselor, I guess. And throughout like that later part of the date, she just kept complaining about how she wasn't getting enough time with Ari, how everyone's like trying to steal him and all that stuff. And it's just like, what? Like, she was in the group that he was in, so that's more time than a lot of the other girls. And she was in the hot tub with him, and she's always pulling him from other girls. Like, I don't get it personally, but maybe that's just me. During her alone time with Ari during the group date, she was just saying how she felt really ostracized and how the girls were like judging her without knowing her. That's interesting. And you know, while Chris was talking to Ari, Tia comes in and tries to like steal Ari away, and Ari's just like, can I get one more minute? Oh no, it's not even can I get one more minute? And Tia took that as a sign that Crystal was talking to Ari about how Tia and Caroline were like being mean to her. I don't know how she came up with that. Maybe she's just good at drawing conclusions. I'm not sure. So Tia brings this information back to Caroline, and they're just livid about the whole situation. When Crystal's done with Ari, she comes out and she's just like, hey guys. And Tia is just straight up ignoring this girl. Like, it was so awkward. And then Crystal asked if she could pull Tia and Caroline aside and talk to them. And she let them know how she was feeling like everyone was like really like being weird about her ever since her first one-on-one date. And I was just like, it could be, and hear me out on this one, it could be because you refused to give any information about the date at all. You thought I forgot. I remember, and I'm still angry about it. They'd just be like, so how was it? It was okay. Like, yeah, that's gonna ostracize you. I mean, seriously, girl. When Tia gets her alone time with Ari, she gets really emotional and starts crying. I can't remember what she was talking about, but all I could really hear was me thinking what I think she was crying about, if that makes any sense. I think she was really upset because she thought that Crystal was talking trash about Tia and making her out to be the bad guy, and she was afraid that she'd get sent home. Honestly, that's my interpretation of it all. That's what I think. Who am I? Just speculation. But those tears did her a favor because he got her the group rose, so good job, Tia. For Becca, Em, and Ari's one-on-one date, they went horseback riding, and they got in a hot tub. Later during their dinner, Becca lets him know her age finally, which honestly was, I guess, the highlight of this whole episode because they talked about it for like 18 minutes straight. So if it's too long and you didn't watch, this whole episode is about Becca's age. I just saved you time. In case you didn't know, Becca is 22, which is incredibly young. That's a 14-year difference. That's a pretty big difference. You know, the whole discussion, he was just afraid that she wouldn't be ready because like he remembered during his 20s or early 20s, he was still trying to find himself and he wasn't ready for this situation. Like, he wasn't ready for marriage, so he didn't think that she would be ready for marriage. And I guess that was like a big topic amongst the girls too, because like they're just saying like if she tells him her age, then she's definitely going home. But surprise, surprise, because he gave her the rose because he really likes her and it's so obvious. So he gave her the rose and that girl's coming back. We finally reached our no cocktail party of this season. which is my favorite part because they always get so shocked, just like like it's so, like, do you even watch the show? Like, it's bound to happen. I don't know, but I love when that happens because it's so wild. That's all they have, really. Like, imagine if you didn't talk to Ari at all. This is all you have, this cocktail party right here. So if you didn't, I mean, you're kind of screwed. Right before Ari starts passing out the first rose, Crystal pulls him aside and the girls are very upset, which I understand because it's nighttime, it's been a long day, they have their heels on, they're tired. Like, they don't waste their time. But she pulls him aside and just lets him know that she's here for him and she's not playing any games. I don't know. I guess Crystal's little side speech to Ari worked because she got the last rose, therefore she's here for another week. Sadly, Caroline and my girl Brittany went home. So sad. I'm so sad. But I'm sure I will see them on like The Bachelor in Paradise or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's what happened. That's the end of the episode. That's all you need to know, honestly and really. I will say that at the end of the episode, like after the credits or whatever, Marique confronted Chelsea because I guess she overheard Chelsea talking to Ari about how during like the survival part and how they were like navigating through the wilderness, Marique was like brushing her hair. And she thought it was funny and told Ari that. And Marique heard that, she was really upset. She was like, you know how they're slut shaming and fat shaming? Well, I feel like you were glam shaming me. And Chelsea was... It's crazy because I really did not like Chelsea at first, and now she's kind of growing on me, so we'll see how that works. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and comment below. I want to know your thoughts. Subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday or Wednesday. I know today is Wednesday, but in my defense, I had a tooth emergency. Not that you need to know, but I want to have a good excuse for you. I am going back to school soon, so it might be Wednesdays now. You know, life gets hard, you guys, but I'm still gonna be here trying my best. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.